Welcome to All the Trek from Educating Geeks, the show where I watch every episode of Star Trek until I travel back in time and get court-martialed by my evil twin. I'm your host, Bree, and today I'll be reviewing episode 29 of Star Trek, the original series. Episode 29, Operation Annihilate. It's finally over. Season 1 of the original series has come to an end, and it is as deliciously farcical as one could hope. Once again, the crew lands, and they find that an entire colony has gone to hell. Kirk's brother is dead, his sister-in-law is dead, his nephew's in a coma, and Spock gets infected. It's all pretty grim. So, I'm not really sure how comfortable I am describing the aliens in this episode. They kind of look like those rubber fake vomit things you can buy from a joke shop, except O'Keefe-esque. They look like giant flying vaginas. The ladybit frisbees fly at people and inject their victims with egg noodles that worm their way around your nervous system and put you in so much agony that your mind breaks. Spock gets that itchy burny sensation, but of course he's above the pain. Kind of. Also, Kirk says he needs him, so it's like, yeah, I bet you do. Spock and Bones try to find a cure for the affliction, and they do it by exposing Spock to a lot of light radiation.
The creature within me is gone. I am free of it, and the pain. I'm also quite blind.
Kirk and Bones pretty much fall over each other crying because it's Spock and he's amazing and now he can't work on the Enterprise. But it turns out that he had vestigial cat lizard eyelid things that kicked in right when the radiation hit, so he's not blind after all. 4 out of 5 stars. This episode was pretty boring considering it had an exclamation mark in the title, but Spock tugged at my heartstrings, so I can forgive any lull in the action. So that wraps up the season. They did a pretty good job of having diversity in their supporting cast, but the leads were still mostly white males. I mean, I guess technically Spock counts as some diversity since he's a Vulcan, but come on, he's still a white dude. As for female representation, well, Uhura got to steal a couple of scenes, but you were definitely left wanting more of her. Rand also got written out of the series entirely after being put through the ringer for about a quarter of it. It's assumed that they wrote her out because she had too much chemistry with Kirk, and that's just super lame. We were instead left with the conveniently removable Nurse Chapel. Her lace front was not on point. Madge, you deserved better, and they should have given you better. This season was full of male fantasy fulfillment, time travel, evil twins, and more court-martials than you could shake a stick at. I would be more than willing to watch a few of these episodes again, but you would have to pay me good money to see the whole thing. Overall, I give the entire first season of Star Trek the Original Series 3 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching All the Trek. Don't forget that you can click the link below to see what Alice and Megan thought about these episodes. You should also check out the rest of our content on educatinggeeks.com. You can find us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, and Google+. Join me next week for another Trek Tuesday. Live long and prosper.